Hi there VC, Joe here, and you are welcome to the jungle. In this video I will rank I will rank my top 10 best Guns N' Roses songs. The only real reason I'm doing this is since Slash, the former lead guitarist of Guns N' Roses, is releasing his album World on Fire on the 16th of September. I pre-ordered World on Fire and I'm really looking forward to it. And to handle with my excitementness of the World on Fire, I'm doing a mini-series. So this week I will rank my top 10 Guns N' Roses tracks. Next week I will rank the Guns N' Roses album in order from worst to best. And then in the week after that I will do a live opening of the package arrives, and also later that week a review of the album. So you have something to look forward to, and I'm such a Guns N' Roses freak that this will be I really enjoy this, and there might be so that not all you enjoy it as much. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hopefully you'll enjoy it too. Yeah, let's have a look. Please keep in mind that this is my top 10 list. It's my personal what I think and if you don't agree, then say that you don't agree, but don't like trash on me because I don't like the same songs as you. I mean, some of these songs I promise other people will have on their top 10s. Some of these songs no one will have on their top 10s because I'm a bit weird. No, I won't have My World on my top 10 Guns N' Roses list, but you know. So it's my personal list. If you wanna tell me what your top 10 Guns N' Roses tracks, put it in the comments section and I'll gladly read it. Yeah, let's just give everyone their own opinions on the matter. The only rules I've put up for myself is that I will only choose between songs that actually are Guns N' Roses songs, so no covers, which then mean no Knocking on Heaven's Door, no Live and Let Die, no Mamakin, no Nice Boys, nothing from the Spaghetti Incident, not that much except Ain't It Fun would fit in on this list, maybe Ain't It Fun, but you get what I'm saying, nothing from that chapter of Guns N' Roses history, no covers as I said. So now we'll actually get going to the top 10s. Wish me luck. Number 10. Originally released in 1986 on Guns N' Roses live EP called Live Like a Suicide. Also featured in 88 on GN'R Lies. As I said, originally released on Live Like a Suicide. And if we just please could get a drum roll. Yeah, that's right, Reckless Life from Like a Suicide. Track number 1, written by Axl Rose slash Izzy Stradlin and Chris Webber, or I think his name is Chris Webber, or Chris Webb or something in that matter. It's featured on GN'R Live. It's recorded in a studio but baked live for Live Like a Suicide. It's an awesome track. I really like. It's a different voice from. Actually, a different voice from other Guns N' Roses songs. It's more screamy, more screechy, more raw, more underground. It's awesome, and I really like it. It's also the first song ever by Guns N' Roses, since it's the first track on Live Like a Suicide. So it's the first ever song anyone here heard recorded, like a normal person. Heard recorded by Guns N' Roses, unless they skipped songs, but it's just an awesome track, and I really like Reckless Life, but it isn't awesomely awesome, so it stays on number 10. Number 9 is a track which I think is really good. It doesn't sound Guns N' Roses-ish, but it's a really good song. And when I say it doesn't sound Guns N' Roses-ish, I think most of you will understand which album it is from. 2008's Chinese Democracy. This is a song on this album, and I guess we'll just roll the drum roll again. The song I'm talking about is There Was a Time. There Was a Time is a slower, like, dark, slow, but not a ballad song-ish. I can't describe it. I think it's really cool. It's one of those songs I gladly listen to when I'm out walking on the night, or I'm like have been in the city and I'm going home on the bus, on the train. I like to listen basically to this whole album when it's dark outside, because I think it's got this dark feeling. And There Was a Time is definitely not something else. It's awesome. It got really good lyrics. I really like the lyrics, even though Axl sometimes doesn't hit all the notes. But I think it's a really good song. And for those of you who maybe doesn't really think Chinese Democracy is a good album, I beg you to listen to There Was a Time, and don't think about Guns N' Roses. I think many people's problem with this album is that they think they expected something else and didn't get that. But if you just take it as another album, there's another band's album, it's really good. I'll talk more about Chinese Democracy in my top 10, or when I list the Guns N' Roses album in order. But yeah, There Was a Time, as I said, really cool, awesome solo, awesome guitar, awesome drums, everything is awesome on it. Really like it, but still not the best Guns N' Roses song, as I said. So I'm leaving There Was a Time on number 9. Number 8. This track, many people will feature on the top 3s, I think, maybe top 2s. It's a really good track. I think it's a bit overhyped. Many people get into Guns N' Roses by this track. It was released on Appetite for Destruction, and yeah, drumroll please. Welcome to the Jungle, the first track on their debut album Appetite for Destruction. Awesome track, don't get me wrong, I really like it, but I think it's a bit overhyped, and that's why I think there's better tracks. But I get it, it's a really good track, and many people that doesn't listen to Guns N' Roses like as much as I do, because I'm fucking obsessed with Guns N' Roses. I think it's awesome. I also think it's awesome, but I think there's better tracks out there. Written by the whole band, Welcome to the Jungle is a raw, like, face-punching track. It's a great start off with the lead guitar in the beginning. I think it just I mean, it sets off like not, you don't really know what to expect, and then when the verse kicks in and everything just drops, it's just gets you up there. And the reason why I didn't put it higher is because I think it's a bit like repetitive, and I also might be just me that have listened to it so much that I kind of played it too much, if you understand what I mean. But I said on number 8, Welcome to the Jungle. It's written by the whole band, as I said, and it was featured on Appetite for Destruction. So yeah, Welcome to the Jungle. Number 8. Number 7. This song is the song that got me into this album, and arguably got me into Guns N' Roses from the beginning. I mean, really got me into Guns N' Roses. This is released in 1991 on one of the Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion albums, more specifically Use Your Illusion 2, or if some want to say the Blue album, then say the Blue album, but it's called Use Your Illusion 2. This is the 4th song on the 3rd side. I think it's song 11 or 12 on the CD. It was released in '93, I think, as a single, but not on vinyl, sadly, so I don't have it on vinyl. It's a pretty long track. It's a ballad. Let the drum roll just go. Faster. 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 Boom! Estranged. Strange. This is a society song that got me into Guns N' Roses for real. I was walking in the small town where I live, listening to this album when I got it. Not when it was released, because I wasn't born when it was released. But when I got it, I was listening to it, and I was walking outside, and it was raining and it was dark, and this song just hooked me. I was like, directly, I was hit. Strange has really odd composition, I would think. It starts off with Axl singing the first like 2 words, and then the piano comes in. It almost sounds like he's crying, and then it all breaks down, and it's like a more fast verse, and then it goes slow again, and it's just an awesome, really good song. I say awesome too much, so I will try to put it down a bit. This is probably one of the best, if not the best, no, not the best, but like the second best song from Use Your Illusion 2. Arguably one of the best songs from the whole Use Your Illusion thing. So Estranged on number 7. I guess we'll just keep the Use Your Illusion thing going. So, for number 6. The first track from Use Your Illusion 2. This is drumroll. Civil War. I guess you already figured it out because I fucked up. Civil War is another ballad which is really fast-paced. Not fast-paced, but raw and tough and power and awesome chorus, and gosh, it's such a good song. Starts off with a speech from a movie. I think it's a movie. I haven't watched it. It's called Dirty Something, like a Civil War cowboy sort of movie. Really cool thing to do, actually. I really think it's really cool. And the guitar, I mean, just the guitar solo in this song. It isn't something like spectacular. It isn't like some shredding, crazy melodical. But it's just so good that I almost have cried. No, but it's awesome. And the piano in the last chorus just makes everything even better. Great song. So, on number 6 is... sorry, before I jump to next. The chorus. Again, Axl's song, his voice in the chorus is awesome, and the lyrics to this song, the lyrics is probably the best in lyrics way there is by Guns N' Roses almost. It's such a deep lyric, and it talks about war, obviously. It's really deep, and I really like the second verse. I think it's the best, probably the best verse. I think personally. Ever, almost. It's really good, and I can listen to it 1,000 times in a row. So number 6, Civil War. Number 5. This one is another ballad, because I seem to like Guns N' Roses ballads. This is a classic from the same era as Civil War and Estranged, but from Use Your Illusion 1. And it isn't really that much to choose between, but this is... Wait, I almost fucked up again, but drum roll. November Rain. Oh my god, November Rain. Originally written in 1986, actually. It wasn't recorded for album purposes. Before 1999, recorded in 1990, released in 1991. I think the single was released in 91 too. It's the first track on the third side, and it is Such a good song. I think the thing that stands out about November Rain for me is the final like end of the whole song. It goes down, the ballad like stops and it fades out like the song is over, and then it starts with piano and everything just jumps in, and it's like this gospel-y, awesome thing, and Slash's guitar solo in the background. It's just awesome. So on number 5, November Rain. Number 4. This song is released on the Use Your Illusion, one of the Use Your Illusion album again, and this one is actually Use Your Illusion 2. And I guess we'll just roll the drum roll. You Could Be Mine. Oh my god, You Could Be Mine is such a good song. It's the one of maybe 3, I would say one of 3 Appetite era songs on the Use Your Illusion records. Since Use Your Illusion has more of a like experimental sound, it isn't the classical rock sound, it isn't the Appetite for Destruction heavy metal style sound for Guns N' Roses. It's another sound. And I would say that this is You Could Be Mine, Don't Damn Me, and Back Off Bitch. All of those 3 songs from the Use Your Illusion era are more of the Appetite kind of sound. And You Could Be Mine is such a good song. It's Matt Sorum's drums on You Could Be Mine are amazing. And I know he's live during the Rock in Rio first Rock in Rio 2, the first night show, which was his debut as a drummer in Guns N' Roses. Actually, he played a drum solo and then went over to the start of You Could Be Mine, and the drum start of You Could Be Mine is amazing. It's such let me like improvise it right here. Yeah. Awesome drums. I really like the drums. The lyrics are such cool, and actually on the inner sleeve of Appetite for Destruction it says, "With your bitch slap rapping and your cocaine tongue," which is a quote from You Could Be Mine. This has that on the Appetite for Destruction inner sleeve, so it leaves me thinking that they either wrote the song during the Appetite for Destruction era, or that they just had that like line already written and then used it. But I think it's a really good song, so yeah. On number 4, You Could Be Mine. Number 3. This one is back to the 80s, back to 87, back to Appetite for Destruction. Here you have Appetite. Oh my god, this is from the second side, first track, about a girl. Not the Nirvana song about a girl, but this song is about a girl, and it goes by the name of drum roll. Mind Michelle. So, Mind Michelle, awesome song about Michelle Jung, which is Axl Rose's ex-girlfriend and Slash's girlfriend's friend, I think. Something in that way. Oh my god, this is such a great song. The intro, the bass is a big thing in the intro, and also like picking guitar. And, oh my Jesus Christ. When it goes from pretty calm, and then the drums kicks in and like comes down to like boom, bah. Oh, that's just awesome. I'll put a clip of it now. Did you fucking hear that? Anyhow, Michelle, awesome song, awesome lyrics. I love how the first words in the whole song is "Your daddy works in porno," which I think is pretty darn funny. But it's a really like dark song actually, and it's really good. It definitely deserves the 30th place on my top 10 Guns N' Roses songs. Yeah. Sadly, it didn't get a single, which I would have liked. I would like to have a Michelle on single, but there isn't any. So, 30th place, my Michelle. Number 2. And yes, I've actually changed clothes. I have she just showered a couple of minutes ago, more like an hour ago, and it's brighter because it's another day, it's a new day. And yesterday I recorded the third entry, which was my Michelle. I recorded that late at night, and then my friends knocked on the door and asked me to come out and watch a movie and play some soccer. Football, it's called football. It's foot, and you kick a ball. It's football, not soccer. Sorry. But now we're going to number 2. And number 2 is actually a song with a really funny name. It's from the Use Your Illusion 1 album. And I'm not gonna let you wait for any longer time, so I guess we'll just roll the drum roll as we usually do. Back off, bitch. I don't mean you, I mean the song. It's a great fucking song. Back off, bitch. It's, let me see if I can figure out where it is. It's the third song on the second side of the LP, and it's actually track number 8 on the CD for Use Your Illusion 1. I realize now that Estranged, which I have on number 7 or 8 or something, isn't on the fourth track of side 3. It's actually first track of side 4. I totally misread back cover there. But anyhow, now we're talking about Back Off Bitch. It's a great song. The guitars in this song is pretty simple. Everything is kind of simple actually, but it shows that it doesn't have to be shredding and super everywhere to be a great song. It's just itself a great song. The solo is really cool, and I really like the introduction to the solo, because it's like the guitar is going in another fun way of going. It's freaking amazing. It's a great song. Back Up Bitch, really good. Back Up Bitch itself is basically worth buying this whole album for. Even though it can be a bit pricey sometimes, it's totally worth it. So yeah, number 2 is from Use Your Illusion 1, 1991, Back Off Bitch. I guess we'll just head over to the Moment of Truth, then number 1 is coming up. Okay guys, Moment of Truth is here. Number 1 is about to be, I guess, announced. No, not announced since it's pretty old, but yeah, number 1 on my list was released in '87. And I guess I'll just roll the drum roll as usual, because I mean you can't have drum rolls on every number except number 1, so drum roll. Number 1 is a small little song called Night Train. Yeah, that's right, Night Train from Appetite for Destruction, released in '87 as a single and on Appetite for Destruction, and also re-released single in '89 with Reckless Life as a B-side. And if you want to own one Guns N' Roses single, I really recommend you owning this one. I mean, it's number 1 on my list, so I really like it. And you also have Reckless Life as a B-side, which is number 10 on my list. So for me, this is a great single. And I mean, so Appetite for Destruction. Appetite for Destruction is a great album. This is the third track on the album. Obviously, third track on side 1, also on the LP. And it's such a good song, and I like everything about it. Great solo, great drums, great bass, great vocals, great rhythm, great everything. But I really like the chorus, how Axl sings it, because he sings it in parts. So you hear that he hasn't recorded everything at once, but it sounds really cool, and I really like that. And yeah, I'm not gonna talk so much about it, because I mean I can't really describe this one either, so just listen to it and fucking enjoy it. So yeah, Night Train is number 1 on my list. It's a great song. So that was it. Thanks for watching. This video got a bit longer than I expected, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it. All of the 10 songs on this list is amazing, and I really like them. So I recommend you search them up on YouTube or Spotify or whatever you have, or if you want to buy all the albums, then do that, because all of them are really good. Yeah, as it says in Spaghetti and Thing, do yourself a favor and listen to the originals. Do yourself a favor and listen to these songs, because Jesus Christ, these are good songs. So thanks for watching. Have an awesome day, and yeah, bye.